whole shit. I text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean? When I start streaming out that, yeah, niggas start talking that, stop it, knock it off, cuz.
The boxing world revolves around Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia once more, but this time the stakes are bigger than in March 2023. These celebrities already offered audiences a memorable showdown.
Ryan Garcia can't beat Tank Davis, and he knows that. He knows that. He knows that. He shared the ring with him. He knows that.
The fight in Las Vegas didn't just live up to the hype. It shattered records, generated millions, and left fans buzzing. Now, the possibility of a rematch has excitement soaring, especially with talk of massive purses, Saudi Arabia as a potential venue, and unfinished business between the two fighters. Their first fight was monumental, not just because of their skills, but also due to their contrasting personalities and passionate fan bases. Garcia came out aggressively, looking to overwhelm Davis early, but Tank remained composed, showcasing his signature patience. A powerful knockdown in the second round put Davis in control, and by the seventh, the fight was over. A precise body shot sent Garcia to one knee, and he couldn't beat the count. Though the fight ended decisively, the rivalry continues to grow, making a rematch even more enticing. The anticipation is building. Will they settle the score in an even bigger showdown?
He wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. My body can't literally go.
Garcia thought that the weight cut and the rehydration clause were major factors in his defeat. But the bout was one of the biggest in boxing history, setting ticket sales records and earning both boxers tens of millions of dollars. Since then, he has been outspoken about it, saying the fight wasn't fair and demanding a rematch. Garcia has been more aggressive lately. He wore a jersey that read, "Rematch me," when he arrived to Davis's most recent bout. That wasn't just a statement, it was a challenge. Davis took notice and he didn't stay silent.
He said I was the best at
Taking to social
135
media,
to 42.
he made
said
it clear that he's open to a rematch with Garcia, but only if the price is right. His demand: a staggering $150 million to step back into the ring. "Hopefully, I'll fight Ryan again," Davis said. "If they are on some shit, I'll tax that ass again. Tell them boys to give me $150 million, I'm coming. Tell them to send that bag, and I'm coming." His demand immediately raised eyebrows. Some fans found it absurd, while others thought it was a smart move. After all, their first fight was a massive financial success. Why not capitalize on that and ask for more? Whether people agreed or not, the demand got the boxing world buzzing. Then, out of nowhere, Saudi Arabia entered the conversation. Turki, Alal Sheikh, a major figure in Saudi Arabia's entertainment industry, reportedly agreed to meet Davis's asking price. Known for bringing high-profile sporting events to the region, Alal Sheikh's involvement could turn this rematch into a global spectacle. If all goes as planned, the fight could be one of the biggest in boxing history.
140, I'll feel strong. I'll feel fast. 140, I'm coming for you. We're going to be cool, you know? We're going to be cool, and it was a great fight. I hope to get a rematch one day. Obviously, I got to pile up some wins, and hopefully we'll meet down the line again.
Is contentious to hold the fight in Saudi Arabia. Sports, according to critics, are being used as a diversion from the nation's human rights problems. Others point out that whether they like it or not, fighters are solely interested in the enormous salaries that Saudi events provide. There is an offer, and it's though
what Ryan did in upsetting Devin, you know, I don't even usually care to talk about numbers, but that's a fight that does over 2 million pay-per-view buys. That, you know, that fight could be Mayweather-De La Hoya territory now. Okay. So I think that fight might be the biggest fight.
Garcia faces another obstacle after testing positive for a prohibited drug. After his bout with Devin Haney, it is difficult to picture Davis and Garcia declining a fight in Saudi Arabia. It would be a worldwide event attracting spectators and money from all over the world. Garcia is not playing right now. Full H. Haney fight would have to wait until after the suspension, which is in effect until April of this year.
If they're not on some host, I tax that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's.
Garcia has continued to advocate for the rematch in spite of everything. Let's face it, this rematch is about more than simply boxing prowess. It's about pride and unresolved business. He's keeping himself in the spotlight and making it obvious that he wants another go at Davis. Garcia believes he wasn't given a fair battle the last time. Conversely, Davis views it as an additional opportunity to demonstrate his superior fighting skills. Fans can't get enough of the drama because of their animosity for one another.
Yeah, I can't do anything. My mind, I told him, like, even in the back, I was like, dude, my legs feel weak, everything feels weak.
Even after that?
Yeah, because they didn't let me rehydrate the right way. So when I was there, I was like, damn, my legs are weak. I'm hitting, but I don't feel strong. I'm like, dude, I'm in for some shit right now.
This time, the two combatants also bring quite different approaches to the ring, and Saudi Arabia's involvement would make it a worldwide show, but the narrative is more important. Will Davis establish himself as one of the best fighters of this age, or will Garcia turn things around and show that he's better than the first? But revealed,
I'm gonna beat this guy, this guy, this guy. I'm gonna get so big that Gervonta has to fight me. And we're gonna do it on the right and fair terms. This is how fair I am. Although I'm gonna be bigger than them, which I am, I'm gonna be a fair, honest man in the new negotiations, and we're gonna do it right, and I'm gonna beat him, and then we're gonna solidify that.
are left to guess for the time being whether Davis would honor his $150 million claim. But the rematch, if it occurs, will provide answers to those and other issues. Will Garcia's performance suffer as a result of his suspension? What impact will Saudi Arabia's participation have on the event? Whether you like them or not, these two fighters are skilled at drawing large crowds and keeping people talking. It appears like they will repeat that feat this year, but there is more to this year than that. Although Tank Liv looks serious about his retirement, many people don't think he truly means it. So we will be watching to see whether he keeps his word. Devin Haney is the most recent voice in this.
It was like one of one. We had the 5th largest gate ever in history of boxing. That's gonna be hard to top. I think the rematch for me and Tank would go crazy.
Devin Haney doubts Davis's retirement announcement, and it's easy to see why. While Davis insists he'll leave the sport at the end of 2025, Haney believes it's just a tactic, either to draw attention or gain leverage in future negotiations. Retirement talk seems premature, especially with so many high-profile fights still on the table that could cement Davis's legacy and boost his earnings. Haney's skepticism is rooted in boxing's reality. Money and unfinished rivalries often keep fighters from walking away. At 30, Davis remains one of the sport's biggest draws, making an early exit unlikely. Potential matchups, including a rematch with Ryan Garcia or a blockbuster showdown with Haney himself, are still in play. With so much at stake, stepping away now wouldn't make sense. Whether Davis genuinely intends to retire or is simply playing mind games, the boxing world will be watching closely.
To Tank retiring.
He's retiring?
That's what he said.
Nah, he's not retiring. It's a lot of big fights to be made out there, and Tank knows that. I don't think he's gonna retire, with a lot of unfinished.
Of Davis argue that his career has lacked consistency and that retiring without facing the best of his era could tarnish his legacy. His upcoming fight against Lamont Roach Jr. only fuels this debate. While Roach is a solid contender, he lacks the star power of other top-tier opponents, leading some fans to question Davis's choice of fights. Despite his knockout power and star presence, Davis's critics believe he has been too selective, avoiding the most dangerous matchups in the lightweight division. A victory over Roach may pad his record, but it won't silence claims that he has sidestepped true challenges. Meanwhile, Haney's frustration is evident.
box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters.
At just 26, he has already secured titles in 2 weight classes and wants to be recognized. Alongside Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and the division's best. For Haney, the road to true greatness means taking on all challenges, and he expects the same from Davis.
They retiring.
With trash.
What changed? What made you?
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened throughout this time because when
in the fight, I mean, talk to me.
It's boxing. You can't swim without getting wet. You're gonna get hit. I got hit.
I feel